I want to talk for a second to the people who are supporting Donald Trump for president. And I know there are a lot of you because in several recent national polls, he leads all Republican candidates. Look, I get it. You like his brashness, the fact that he's plain spoken, that he's willing to take on issues that others will not. But between you and me, move a little closer for a second, you don't really think he can win, do you? Better yet, you don't really want him to win, do you? I mean, I guess he's good to stir things up, like when he announced his candidacy and said this about Mexicans coming into the country illegally.
They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists, and some, I assume, are good people.
After that comment, NBC, Univision, and Macy's and other companies ended their relationship with Trump. But that only made him more popular. He skyrocketed in the polls. It seems some people are thirsty for a candidate that is talking about things that nobody else is talking about in a way that no one else is talking. The common refrain from Trump followers is, I know he didn't say it well, but this is what he meant to say. And then they just insert their own position. But come on, you really don't want him for president, do you? I mean, you're just trying to send a message that you're fed up and that you're angry with the way things are, right? Right? Please tell me I'm right. I mean, you can't support him now after what he said about John McCain.
I like people that weren't captured, okay? I hate to tell you.
Do you agree with that?
He's a war hero because he was captured, okay?
For the record, John McCain enlisted in the Navy. He volunteered to go to Vietnam. On his 23rd mission, he was shot down. When he ejected from the aircraft, he broke both of his arms. When the Viet Cong found him, they shattered his shoulder with the butt of their rifle. They tortured him to the point where he almost died. And then, as a PR stunt, they offered him early release. He refused unless all the men in the POW camp could go home. To this day, John McCain can't lift his arms over his head because of the torture he endured. Donald Trump, on the other hand, the son of a rich real estate developer, dodged the draft with 5 deferments. Most of the deferments were for educational purposes, but the last one was for medical purposes. He had a bone spur in his foot. So about the same time that John McCain was being tortured to near death in a POW camp in Vietnam, Donald Trump was home in his mansion suffering from a nasty bone spur. How dare Donald Trump question anyone's service, and especially a war hero like John McCain, or anyone who was a POW or is still missing in action? It isn't the only reason that Donald Trump cannot be president. It's just the latest reason. Truthfully, I don't think Donald Trump even really wants to be president. He just wants the attention, and the media is giving plenty of it to him. He is in his glory. He's basking in the spotlight. And when he does, he's taking attention away from serious issues and serious candidates. So I ask you again, you don't really want Donald Trump to be president, do you? Then stop telling the pollsters that you support him. It's you that gives him his power. He is standing on a false pedestal built with your discontent. As hard as it may be to let go, it's time to tell Donald Trump,
you're fired.
I'm Larry Mendte. See you next week.